How are you all doing, everybody? We'll be with you guys very shortly. Stand by. Just to let you guys know, the midweek World of Trains community vote, poll vote is up and running for you to vote for next week's edition. So we have the choice between 2 US freight routes and 1 UK route. So we have the choices of Sherman Hill, Cane Creek, and the West Cornwall local. So vote wisely. The most percentage will be selected as our first trip for next week's edition. All right, we'll be with you guys in around a minute. And it's a sincere welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains. My name is the Aussie Don, and welcome to the edition. And we are coming to you live from our studios in Sydney, Australia. It is 8 p.m. local time, and just after 10 a.m. in the UK, just after 11 in Germany, and it is just after 5 a.m. in Eastern USA and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. Wherever you are around the world, welcome aboard to our tradition. Just to let you guys know, next week the times will change again due to the daylight saving stopping here in Australia. So summertime daylight saving is finishing up here in the East Coast of Australia, and the times will be going back to normal. So 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Germany, 6 a.m. Boston, 3 a.m. Los Angeles are the starting times from next week in your local country and time zones. So do note that when it's 8 p.m. here, it'll be 8 p.m. in Queensland. So do note that, Chris, next week 8 p.m. So yeah, we are going back to normal next week. So it'll be 6 p.m. in Western Australia. 7:30 p.m. in South Australia, like it is normal, and I think it's 7:30 or 7 something like that, 6:30 or something in Western in Northern Territory. I've never had anybody from Northern Territory even on the stream, so I don't even know why I bother. But anyway, the only reason I do is because I represent the whole country. Anyway, so welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Hopefully everybody's well. It's time for mods, and there is a couple to talk about. One that is very exciting in particular, and one that I had to go back to the route tonight just to show it off. Even though I did it last night. Yes, something's happened again to the London Overground suffragette line. So we are going to be also talking about a brand new update to the FKA International. Hey, we've got 9 packs now. Can you believe it? There's 9 different packs of freight now on the channel. So that's from Sunday, by the way, Chris. So all aboard on Sunday and onwards, and we've got the Monday stream ready to go, folks. We're going to be doing Suffragette Line on its own on Monday evening. So it's viewer's choice, my choice on Monday. So just a standard Train Sim World live stream. It's not viewer's choice or anything. It's just a standard because it's my choice. But yeah, we're doing an individual live stream for Subject Line. We haven't had a normal live stream for it since its release. So yeah, we're doing it. Anyway, the Train Sim World 4 FK8 and intro models have been updated again. So we have Combo Pack 2 that has the MSC Red, the MSC Yellow, the Evergreen White, and the Evergreen Green. The Malcolm Logistics Blue being the dominant container. The Combo 4, by the way, is the MSC Red, the Cosco, the China Shipping, and Tex are the cargoes. Cargo Pack 5, which I was using. I'm using Cargo Pack 6 now. The Cargo Pack 5 is the Yang Ming. That's the one I had on last night. The Costco, the P&O, and Tex. That was last night. But now, hey, Rob S., if you're watching the stream, Rob S., come and say g'day, mate. I think this guy is actually legit watching us because I've been talking about the different combinations and stuff and the containers, and I know there's a whole heap of different containers around the world. But I know these from, I think I had a mod from, was it Alan Thompson or something? They had all the companies and that on the... Anyway, as predicted, I think there's only an option for 4 different types per pack. So this is why there's so many packs. And then you can't have a whole bunch of them all on the one shipment, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have loved to have seen a big, massive line, and there would have been like 8 to 9, 10 different companies on the one trip. That would have been awesome. Anyway, let's get into it. Combat Pack 6, which is the new one, is PO Blue, PO / Ned Lord, Sail Marine, Muskik, Sealand. Hey, they're the ones I said. We need Muskik and Sealand. So there you go. They haven't got Muskik on its own, by the way. It's Muskik Sealand, which is all right. We have mixtures here in Australia where they're Muskik, some are Muskik, and then some are Muskik Sealand. So, Combat Pack 6 is the standard Train Sim World ones, but they've got one different one for each one. So you have on Combat Packs 7, 8, and 9, the Hamburg Sud, and the Hen Pig Lord, which are officially licensed from Dovetail Games. And then you got the Combo Pack 7 having a Sail Marine. You got Combo Pack with Hyundai, and then you got Combo Pack 9 with Sam Skip. So we're going to show you guys a couple photos just here. That's an old photo. That's a new one though. There we got the Sam Skip. And obviously he's got the Freightliner Class 66 just like I do with the modded one. And then you got Sail Marine. There you go. And then the PO Lord one there as well, which is great stuff. And I think that's all the photos there was. Let me just go through more anyway, and I can just show you guys the different ones. There you got a couple of the options there as well. There, green. That's on the East Coast Mainline. That's clearly on the East Coast Mainline. Then you got China Shipping just there. You got Tex. You got P&O, Yangmin, Sail Marine. It's so good to see that in there. And there you go. It isn't required to have the Chinese Intramodels container pack either, but if you want to have that as an option, you can as well. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if we get any more. Okay. Sounds like a bot just went in there and tried to stir stuff up anyway. Rob S., thank you very much for your contribution again to Train Sim World. I appreciate it very much. If I come up with any more container companies, if you listen in, then if you're up for it, then it's good. But you got 9 packs already, so look, I'm satisfied. Quite surprised there's 9. When I seen there was a few more added today, I'm like, damn, he's been really hard to work. Anyway, this is the one I really want to talk about. I don't know why it's called Goblin Line Enhancement Pack. It's the Suffragette line. Can we just, seriously, everybody get on board? It's Suffragette line now. Let's just move with the times. I know Goblin Line is the original name for the nickname, But seriously, it's the suffragette line now, the London Overground suffragette line. This is the first version of it, ladies and gentlemen. You need to get the most out of the enhancement pack, though. It is required to have the UK content bolster enhancement pack, which I got. The train lighting enhancement, which I got. But I don't have the jet wash pack because I don't like God mode. So forget about it. We don't need to get the whole. Yeah, we'll get good out of this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's have a look at the photos. You know the drill. It's a enhancement pack, so it's going to have all different types of crazy enhancements throughout the route. I'm not sure about posters or any of that stuff. MSC. MSC is a company, Chris. They are on containers here in Australia. So Tex and Submarine. Look, we have been. Mesquite, all the and Humbug Sud and all these. I've seen these in real life, so they're all legit. P&O and we had them here in Australia too. We're very much like British when it comes to companies, and we're on the trains and everything. Ours is pretty much the same. Don't know what's going on there. It's taking a while to load up. Let's have a look at that one. You can see there's more graffiti along the tracks as well. It has been confirmed that. And there's lighting also along the buildings, which is fantastic. Look at the lighting. That is also enhanced. There's workmen on the tracks as well. Look at this one lays in there. Look at that one. Can you see that person sitting down just there? Like he's just like, oh, I'm dead. I thought that was quite cool when I seen that this morning. I actually seen this within the first hour of it being actually uploaded to the site, because I was up till 5 a.m. this morning. I was in the studio working on my other projects, but when I seen this, I thought, oh, cool. And then I seen that, and I'm like, God, there's a person laying there. So not sure if there's going to be there's more graffiti along the tracks and whatnot. Anyway, that pack is now available, and that's from Ben Scott, Jet Wash, and Speedy Heath. I really appreciate their work on this one. This is absolutely fantastic. Mr. Choo Choo Charlie is sincerely thanked him for it, but you don't need to really be a sucker all that much. Anyway, they are the two that have been added to patches. There's only one to talk about. There's been an update to the train announcement German routes by Teco. And it is version 1.8 now, so there you go. Brendan Molenberg has been added, and Rural Austin has been added. So they are the two that have been added to the pack. They're the only two I really need to talk about. I just almost had a heart attack. God mode's been updated. That's all I can say. In the last 16 hours, God mode has been updated. Okay. That's all there is for mods to talk about. There was only a couple. I talked about a few of them yesterday, but that's all there is. Welcome aboard to Midweek World of Trains. This is episode 167. You're with the Aussie Don, aka Scott. I am your rail fan from the land down under. I am your Train Sim World OG, and I've been doing Train Sim World on the YouTube channel since 2019. We have real life shorts of trains up on our YouTube channel. Look, folks, there's been a real lack of the views on my latest post that I posted yesterday on the YouTube channel with our short. Please go and check it out. Millennium train coming into the station. It was from the Liverpool line. Yes, at the moment, look at Parramatta. On one of the platforms, there's a lot of wind that's going on. Trains are coming in from either way on the same platform. So some of the trains are terminating at Parramatta and starting at Parramatta, and they're terminating when they're coming into Parramatta, and then the driver will change the cab and walk up, and then he'll drive the train the opposite way. And then some trains are going to Town Hall, coming from the west. Some trains are coming in from the Liverpool way, from Leppington line, the T5 line, and then which is the pink line for us here in Australia. Here in Sydney. So there's a lot of weirdness going on, but trains are coming in either side on the same platform at the moment, and they're not using the far platform at all. The only reason they would use that is if there's through traffic going through, just like last week when I was there. doing the VSET that went through there. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to head to the East Coast Mainline. This is your midweek World of Trains community vote for this week. You guys voted this in last Wednesday on our 5 Circle special for this to be the route we'll head to first up this week. So this is your vote, your win. And we have a beautiful Intercity Swallow on the Class 801, a recent paint job. And yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Very small Intercity logo on the front of it and the back of the train. Only half of the train, by the way, is the Intercity, not the whole train. The other half of it is the Lure standard, but half of the train is a Swallow. So just to note that. But the back of it's got the big, massive logo, Intercity with the Swallow. The front of it's got the small logo with the Swallow. And there's a Swallow on the front of it as well, which is quite cool. All right. Bear with me. It's just going to load in like this at the moment. It's just, yeah, it's loading itself in. Okay. Let's open up those doors.
TPWS and AWS operational.
We're doing the full length of the route today. We're starting at Peterborough. We're heading to Doncaster. The trip is as follows: Granham, Newark Northgate, Redford and Doncaster. There are all stops to Doncaster. Platform 4 is where we're going to end up. We're due at the end at 7:47 a.m. It is currently 6:48 a.m. So it's an hour trip. And yeah, don't go anywhere because this is going to be lots of fun. We also got the new Bolster mod on this today as well. And we've got improvements and all kinds of things throughout the whole Class 801, lighting improvements and the official class logo on the side of it. It's all official. The PSI, everything's just, yeah, this thing's loaded with mods. And let's check the paint job. So this is the weapon. Look, see, there's the Swallow there at the end of it. There's the Intercity logo on the side just there. And you got Intercity logos on the edges and everything. And there you can see the standard Lure there on the side. And look at that. You betcha. God, it looks good on the 801, doesn't it? Imagine seeing this paint job scheme on the new modern one. It would just absolutely be off its rocker. I would love to see that in real life. That would be so cool. One day, don't worry. One day I will. Yes, I know. I stuffed up. Thank you very much for reminding me about that. See how it did that buzzer? That was a mod doing that. It doesn't do that officially if you don't have the mod. Here we go. Oh man, it's so fast and you just pick up speed very, 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 very quickly. Okay, so I have dropped the streams KPS today from the 15,000 that were on yesterday as well, just to try to give us a bit more latency to the frame rate on the game. So I have dropped it to 12 today. And that's the lowest I've dropped it in quite a while, so quality might be a little bit less today, so I apologize for that if it is. If it's looking good, just let me know. Just say, hey, no, it looks alright. I wish this had a like a cruise control, just like the Armstrong Powerhouse version. That's one of the only thing I've really always nagged me about this version compared to the AP version. You think it would have been okay to have had it because there being the AP sounds and everything on here. I thought, yeah, surely they're going to put the cruise control settings. And when it first got released and it wasn't there, I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Why isn't there any cruise control? Because usually you can touch this screen. It's usually a touch screen. Well, there's those new trailers. There's the Mersky Sealand. We didn't see that before. There's the Submarine, P&O, and P&O Ned Lord. Oh yeah, that's God, that looked way better. We'll go for a ride with those on Monday. Hopefully. I'm just going to take a freight trip on Monday anyway. Just it doesn't matter what type of freight we've got on the Suffraget line. We're just going to take a Class 66 along there. Might take the first Services Direct one on there on Monday. Stream looks good. Okay, no worries. Are you watching through a mobile phone or are you on the PC there, Chris? On the PC? Yep. Yeah, so you know the little cog thing, you can flip that into 1440p, so yeah, too easy. Yeah, it's just doing this little illusion thing to me again. Don't forget, this is all sound modded, by the way, folks. It's 801, so this is, yeah, this is better. Oh, that sounds absolutely stunning. It looks so good. Imagine listening to that thing go flying past you. As a rail fan, you know, and you're doing rail fanning, you're out and about doing this. Imagine like somebody out in the east, you know, the East Coast way, you know, out in the neck woods like this, you know, just parked up on the side of the railway. And you're waiting for this baby to go through. Yeah, that would, you feel the rush, especially going 125 miles per hour. That would be sick. I've watched a few videos like that over the time period. One I highly recommend is the Guinness Book of Records world record for the TGV. Oh man, it's such a great video. All the crew and the World Guinness Book of Records crew and everything, all on the train, and yeah, I remember the different camera angles and everything they showed on that, and yeah, well, such a great thrill, that particular video. Highly recommend it. It's got this like sort of techno music in the background. It's really cool. But yeah, I watched this one particular one. It was a German one, and come up to one of the tunnels, one of the viaducts, and the German dude's like literally right in front of the train, and he's swore in German. He almost got blown away by it. And I mean, he literally almost got blown away. It was that fast and that much oomph behind it. Yeah, it was crazy. You just hear him swear in German. I'm not going to repeat it, but I think it was some letter in the alphabet that was not worth mentioning. But yeah, another one highly recommended. It was a short. I think it was a short actually. It wasn't too much. It wasn't a long video. It was like within the first minute. But yeah, the sound was absolutely incredible. It was ICE too, so yeah, big rumours are going around that was it a BR440 I think it is, or 446, something like that, and ICE 4 apparently in the works for Train Sim World. I'll be absolutely over the moon if it's the ICE 4, because that is the modern ICE. That's, yeah, that would be so cool to see. What German route would it be? That's the question. It'd have to be a long one for it to happen. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what one it would be. I would have to go through the things. I'm hoping it's something that will probably go to Berlin or Munich, or not Munich. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe Munich. Another one in Munich. Or maybe Dortmund, or yeah, I've always called for Frankfurt. So I would love to see it go to Frankfurt. Really honest. Yeah, no, I've seen a bit of talk on the forums the last 24 hours about a few things, and trying to work out these Easter eggs and these clues that Dovetail have been giving away. I don't know where you've been seeing these, but there's a bit of talk going on in the community. Look, it's all talk at the moment. Yeah, we'll find out what's happening on the roadmap anyway next week. If there's any movement, any more announcements or whatever, I'll probably say that. I'm also hope that we finally get some information, more like some legit, concrete information about the San Bernardino line. Yeah, and like photos and stuff. That's what I want to see, and you know, give us some updates in regards to what's happening with post patches for Fired Circle, Suffragette Line, Salzburg, Rosenheim. Like we want to know what's going on with those as well. So, and what's happening with these NPC problems that are happening. It looks like two trains, eh? It's like joined up. It's so cool. Speaking of two trains joined up, see how these ones are joined up but like split in half? Like it's yeah, that's when I got the Tangara the other day. Yesterday it was. Yeah, they had different numbers on either end, so it's because they're 4 cars and they split the 4 cars and combine them into one giant train. So it's this one was freezing then. Well, there might have been a Creators Club paint job coming through. Sometimes I'll do that if there is a Creators Club paint job. There might be one close by. It's just maybe loading in sources, or I don't know. run from stop for 8.4 miles away. Yeah, so I'm not doing any more rail fanning this week. I've still got enough shorts to sink a battleship at the moment. I've got so many shorts I haven't posted. Like, I've still got shorts even from last month's truck spotting and last month's train spotting. Like, I've got so many different like shorts at the moment that I haven't still posted. I don't want to be posting like 20 shorts in one day sort of thing, you know, like they're just not going to get viewed. Like, you take away views from another short, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be spreading it out, so. Some of them might not even make the cut anyway, so. I've just got so much work I've got to catch up with tomorrow. I want to also finalise this standalone trailers paint job pack for American Truck. Just get it out there. It'll be our first AI traffic like freight market pack that we've done that actually has not only the trailers companies in the traffic flow and the freight market, but the trucks will also be an option. So yeah, trucks and trailers combos on the AI traffic. So if you see Coca-Cola trailer, you'll see the Coca-Cola truck. As an example, that's just an example. You see a McDonald's trailer in the traffic flow, you'll see a McDonald's truck. If you see a giant green truck in the traffic flow, you'll see the giant green truck. There you go. If you see a McCain trailer in the traffic flow, you see McCain truck. Comboed up with it, so same colour, same paint job, everything. Likes a Jazzy Cat and that, and now got serious competition. Be the Godfather. By the way, folks, you can follow me at Discord at the Godfather YT.
Attention passengers, we're approaching Granny. Doors will be opening on the left side. Make sure that you have all your belongings with you if you are leaving the train.
Hey, Class 158 up on the side there. Looks like it's got a Creators Club paint job on it. It might have the Northern, actually. Yeah, it does. It's the Northern paint job. I just got pretty good eyesight, haven't I? I knew the colour scheme as soon as I've seen it. I'm like, Northern. They couldn't wait for the doors to open, could they? They almost went through 'em. Never seen the NPCs move so quick. These ones here on the East Coast Mainline must have brains. Nobody getting out though.
Vehicles parked at unauthorised points may be clamped or removed without warning. Short and long stay parking is available at this station.
Attention passengers, welcome aboard this service on the East Coast Mainline. Next stop is Newark Northgate. Doors will be opening on the left side. We are 13 miles away to Newark Northgate. Due time is 7:17 a.m. Buffet is now open on the train and serving cold drinks and food and hot food alike. And also the toilet facilities are all open, folks, and make sure to keep it nice and clean. Thank you very much for choosing Don Services here today. A better announcement would be that we're getting a whole new train simulating game from Dovetail, and it'll be Unreal Engine 5. Everyone will be like, bullshit. I just spent how much money over the last few years, and they go ahead and they bring PC into there, and all of a sudden they want to go to a new train sim and not have all these features we have now. But guess what? Unreal Engine 5 will be a better engine than what this will be, I'll tell you. And will we have the same problems? You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. If they do move to a whole new train sim, I want to hopefully think that we would get longer routes, connecting routes. More trains, and keep the damn thing like, look, PlayStation 4 will be on delete. The last gen consoles would be definitely out of the picture for it. But you would damn hope and think if they were gonna do it, they put the damn game in a beta stage for the first few years before they officially do it. But would they do that? No. I would hope that they would go beta first up though. I just think it makes sense to, if they're going to do something like that, they would do that, but yeah. Yeah, the bus is still in beta, yeah. I actually just found that out recently, actually, the bus is still in the beta stage. Even SimRail's still in the beta. It's not been officially released. State Court's supposed to be officially released, but yeah, there's still a lot of work going on that. I don't know how Train Sim World would play with being multiplayer either. I don't know. I just think it would cause more problems than anything. I don't know. That's just me. I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. Quiet car is what we call it. I mean, they call it shush car, but yeah, it's a quiet car. Because I'm close to the station, I'll have a look at the station. I think I had this question before actually, and I think I answered it. Pretty sure it was yes. God, this route looks so damn much better now with these the proper like colouring and everything now on the tracks and everything. It looks so much better. It looks great. I don't know why it's taking so damn long to have had it, but I think it was more so that they were hoping that it wasn't just going to be a thing moving forward. But yeah, nah. Sounds like somebody, the modder had knowledge that maybe he knows somebody that works with Dovetail, or maybe he's been in contact with somebody there, and they've gave him the answer that he was looking for. Thanks for sharing it with the community anyway, it was great. Now we know what they're doing with the colour schemes and that for the routes. Yeah, he was worried that they were going to do it going forward as well. Attention customers, this is your driver speaking. Newark North Gate is approaching Doors will be opening on the left side. Make sure that you have your belongings with you. Mind the gap when leaving the train. And remember that this is a non-smoking platform, and there includes vaping as well. Get caught doing any of these will result in a fine. Don't forget CCTV is in use at this station. Thank you for choosing the LNER here today for your experience with the Special Swallow.
Please ensure you have a valid ticket for travel.
Attention passengers on platform 1. The train is going to Doncaster. All stops to Doncaster. Train will be leaving in 5 seconds. Make sure that you mind the gap when leaving up the board of the train. Train will be departing in around 30 seconds.
If you want a great aircon, choose Dovetail Aircon. Dovetail Aircon now at every platform on the East Coast Mainline. Bang! It blew up.
I wish they would just seriously get us NPCs correct. You know what I mean? Like, we just do all kinds of crazy things all over the rails all the time.
That guy's had enough. He's just cool. He's just sitting there. Oh no. I gotta put a story behind everything, don't I? Gotta make it interesting. Hey, what's coming through? Yeah. It's like, hang on, I know that sound. That's also sound modded, by the way, the 158. Another ETO 165 sound mod. Put the Azuma in their logo today, actually. So yeah, the logo is inspired off the Intercity and Azuma colours today. This is your driver speaking. Could the person that has been stuck in the toilet for the last 10 minutes please vacate the toilets, please? If you do not vacate the toilets within the next few minutes, a policeman will come and escort you off the train on the next platform. Thank you. So this and the Suffragette line are the two routes currently in the UK that have this new colour the trains tracks are changed colour, all the coal and everything on the tracks and everything, it's all, yeah. Crossing. Yeah, there's not as much LA and ERs coming through. Yeah, no, I noticed that. I don't know, have you guys noticed it? There's not many Azumas coming the opposite way on this particular trip we're doing. Normally it's loaded, actually. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Another cow crossing coming up. It is. This was a good choice from the community last week. Yeah, thank you for doing this one. So, it's been a while since I've done an actual full length of the route. I normally, take about half an hour on it, do a bit of pieces, maybe Doncaster to Grantham or something like that, I usually do one of the sections, or maybe, Peterborough to Newark, Northgate. I hope eventually one day we get the HS2 on Trainsim World. I just would love to see that. That would be the most modernist route in UK. Obviously it's brand spanking new. We want the brand spanking new route on Trainsim World. Yeah, that's it. They'll tell I better be pulling all strings to trying to get that, because it's one project I'm following. I know we're a long way off until that's released, but damn, if Trainsim World's still around when that's released, or even if we can get it before it's released, and we get to actually do it first in a simulation video game before we actually get, before the public can actually go and experience it for themselves, that would be absolutely off its chain. I think that would be something that Dovetail should take, you know, a lot of consideration into that. This might be a good business idea to actually have it in a sim before it actually, you know. But if they don't get parts of it right, then people might say, oh, you know, this is wrong, that's wrong. So I don't know. It's a two-edged sword. Do you? I think it's a smart thing though to do it. You know, to release it in a simulation video game before release to the public. And yeah, I would love to see it. I'll be all on board on that damn route. And if that gets released on Train Sim World at any time, man, you watch me go up the roof. I'll be counting the days down to the release. Would that be a 10-hour live stream? Won't be 10 hours, but it'll be probably about 5 hours at least. It'll be a pretty damn big live stream. I might, yeah, if I don't get the 50 series, yeah. That's what I'm hoping on it. When I get the 50 series release, they'll drop the prices on the 40s. And I can get a 4090. Maybe, I don't know. If I get a 4090, I'll go I9 anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go top notch everything. Yeah, we've got tilted trains already in the game, Chris. So the 612, I think it is, or 628, something like that. The one that's on the Tarantula ramp, that's a tilted train. And believe it or not, this is actually a tilted train as well. Attention passengers, we are approaching Radford. The doors will be opening on the left side. Make sure you mind the gap when leaving the train. Attention passengers, we are changing tracks. The doors will be opening on the right side instead of the left side originally planned. I keep forgetting this is Radford. This is right side station. Okay. There's a legit map. See the LNERs, they go up through Stirling and all that as well, like up through Perth and all that. They, yeah, they do use the, route that, Azuma. God, I thought I was poking over the fence like Wilson out of Home Improvement. Alright, we'll be getting going shortly. Don't forget, folks, we have the Midweek World of Trains community vote up and running for you to vote for next Wednesday's 169th edition of Midweek World of Trains for the first trip. So Cane Creek, Sherman Hill, or the West Cornwall local is where we'll be heading to first up. We're not going to be doing the other two routes on next week's edition, so it's just going to be one of those particular ones that is going to be voted by you, the community. Don't forget, we are also live with Train Sim World on Sunday. That's the next time I'll be joining you guys for All Aboard Live, episode 81. And we will be live with Suffragette Line on its own on next Monday. Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 161 and episode 169 of Midweek World of Trains. That's next week's lineup on Australia Worldwide Gaming's Train Sim World coverage. Australia's original home of Train Sim World since 2019. Doncaster's next. Slow down, Aussie. I think I'm out now, Panorama. Moderators are looking over the live stream chat. $13 votes so far. Thanks to everybody who's voted. Sherman Hill's winning at the moment. No one for Cane Creek. No one for Cane Creek. Okay. It's your choice. It's been a while since I've been at either Cane Creek or Sherman Hill, and it's been probably I think it's been a couple months since I was at West Cornwall, but more so Sherman Hill and that would be the first time in 2024 that I'll be rolling either on Cane Creek or Sherman Hill. So I have not done them routes here in 2024 yet. We're 4 months in. God, I can't believe I'm even saying that. It's 4 months already into the year. Oh. Where the hell did that time go? That's crazy. And they're already giving us the clue for this year's major core update. God. So if you're not aware by now, it technically looks like we're going to be moving to Train Sim World for Season 2, which is good news for everybody because there's no transfer. Hey! So yeah, it looks like Season 2 is going to be the name for the 2024-25 season. Yeah, I know they talked about the season pass thing a fair while ago now, but if the reason why they sort of abandoned it is because everybody didn't get aboard on it, and I think that more so, I think it was because, you know, if they promised, you know, so many things in the season pass and they didn't deliver, then yeah, everyone would have been crying wolf. So, and I think that Dovetail sort of looked at that as well. Much as it might have been maybe a good idea, I think, yeah, for me personally, I wouldn't have gone for it as well, for the simple fact that it's, would they deliver the amount of content that they say they would do? We don't know what everything would be in that year. If they gave us the annual year roadmap, yeah, they wouldn't do that. So licenses could drop off before that, you know, like you never know. So, you know, these are all things you need to be considering. I think a 6-month pass would be probably more sufficient. So we're going to do anything like that. And for loyal customers that have been with the game for quite a long time, I reckon 50% off. For me, I should be getting bloody free content by now, and I should be a Dovetail ambassador. But because I'm, you know, I'm brutally honest with everybody with how the game runs and everything, I can't be an ambassador, and I just, yeah, I'm too honest with everybody. That's my whole thing. I'm not going to be a suckhole for anything, you know. If I see something that's wrong, I see something that's wrong. But that's just how I was born. I've been in video gaming since I was 4 years old. I've been in simulation video gaming since 1989. You know, it's yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator was born the damn year I was born. 1982. So, you know, like, I was born for this. But yeah, I'm too honest. If I see, like, when I see issues in that, I'm not gonna hold back. Man, they've done an absolutely fantastic job on the colouring on this route. Big thumbs up for me. And once again, Rob S with the containers. Man, absolute gem. Really appreciate it. Looks like that comment got deleted there by Productions 387. So yeah, my apologies for that. That's the moderators looking at the chat. So they probably classified that as spam. Even though it's only one word, a letter, thing like that, yeah, spam. I got that control on that. So my boys work for the AFP. Yeah. Dominic, yes. Yeah, since I was at school, yeah. Primary school.
I never thought he'd be a cop. Never known a federal cop. Cyber Uni, yeah. Don't worry about the frame rate, folks. It always does that around here. It's just so, it's all the trees and everything. It just pumps so much detail in at one shot, and it's just loading so many sources at one go. It just smashes the frame rate up. I could be live streaming and on or just be on, you know, just cruising. It doesn't do it. It's the same all the time, so it doesn't make any difference. Just so much detail going on. So everybody, you know, we could say that, you know, if we do get a whole new train symbol experience where, you know, we got Unreal Engine 5 and all that, like, or whatever they want to call the next train sim game, simulation game, you know, and go to Unreal Engine 5 and everything, are they going to optimize the game, you know, really good or not? This ghosting around these trees, you can clearly see that along here. That's one thing I wish they would seriously get under control. By the way, I'm just going to pull all that off because these can... Yeah, so would the game be any better? Look, one thing that it would definitely do, like I said, it would give I would assume that we would get bigger routes, longer routes, more trains, you know, better everything. You would think that the damn lightning bolts and everything would be more seen in the game and everything with the storms and everything. I would think that, you know, if we seen like proper blizzards and stuff, like, and all that stuff. Wind draft, yeah, the suspension system would be like implemented into the game like way better. It targeted the higher end PC, like everything, like it's, yeah, it won't be last gen, it will be current gen consoles and all that. But like I said, I would prefer it to go to PC first, just like the original Train Sim World, and yeah. If we did move to Unreal Engine 5 and then it was Train Sim World 5, this would technically actually be Train Sim World 2. If you look at it that way, it would definitely be like TSW2. Like for real. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the Season 2 thing could be a clue as well to that. Attention customers, we're approaching Doncaster. The train will be terminating at Doncaster. Make sure that you leave the train. All change, all out. Make sure you have all your belongings with you. Mind the gap when leaving the train. And we thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely day. Okay, we're approaching Doncaster now. Coming in on platform 4.
side here. The train is technically going to Leeds, so it's actually not terminating here. Attention passengers, the train will be approaching the station now. It's not terminating here, it is actually going to Leeds. I am leaving the train now, and my cousin, Habibi, will be taking over the train. Well, there we go with the fantastic service on the East Coast Mainline. Okay, so you can see there Habibi has taken over the train now, and she'll drive you the rest of the way. Alright, there we go with that one. Platinum medal, no surprise. It is the East Coast Mainline. It's pretty easy. Right. It's the 168th edition of Midweek World of Trains, and you're with the Aussie Don, the Godfather from Sydney, Australia to the world. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Sweet. Right. We're going to be heading to Germany now, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring to you some action on the rails in Germany, as we take a trip along the main Spessartbahn. And we're going to be taking the 766.2 DPP ZFE along here right now. Main Spessart edition. 21-minute service. We hope you do enjoy this one. It is a nice clear day on the rails in Germany. Coming up later in the day, we've got some action on the Suffraget line, and we will be checking out the brand new enhancement pack for the first time. Little bun off done all stop service, and I think this is the one smacker if I remember rightly. Oh, actually, no, it's a two-banger. Two-banger slapper. Too easy. This damn bloody 10 o'clock service. Yeah, that's the one with the red signal issue. I had a feeling it was. Let me get a nice little small one anyway. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, hang on, that's that 10 o'clock service. That's that damn red signal issue one. All right. 17 minutes. There we go. Let's do that one. Right. Okay, Hannenbrocken, Assenberg, all stops. Slapper, too easy. Let's make sure we've got the red lights in the back. Yep, they're on. All good. Yeah, they're on. Going into someone's brain, does it? Schaffenberg, 100 off. Change there for connecting services onto the main tailbar. Still waiting on the modded timetable for this route. It's going to be an absolute ripper when it is released, and of course we'll bring you the coverage here on our YouTube channel as soon as it is released. Close those doors and get ready for departure. Such a Speedy Gonzalez off the line tonight, haven't I? Lucky I'm not in a race, I won't be getting 10-second penalties. Oh, pit drive through, that'll be even worse. I was on Horseshoe Curve a few months ago, Chris, with an uploaded video. So I don't think you've seen that one. I did a formation designer on there. So you can check the uploaded videos playlist. It'll be amongst there. I think I did that. I'm pretty sure I did that in February. Yeah, it was in February. See, I don't go to the US freight routes too often because they're not really my cup of tea. And I don't steer away from freight or anything. I prefer the FKA code, like the containers and that. They're more my style for freight. I might not stop the train, but I'm in the platform before the time, so that works out great. There's no one on the damn platform anyway. I don't even know why they bothered bloody opening the close. Oh, well, that's why, because all passengers are coming off the train and standing in front of the damn doors. This is the issue that they really need to stop. They need to fix this thing once and for all. Look at that shit. Look at that right there. A route that never used to have that happen. And you wonder why I keep saying that the NPCs are broken.
Dumbest AIs I've ever seen.
Put them in the handicap class.
The reject AIs.
Reject. Not cut out for the class. Yeah. Not fit enough for that. Probably been built by some school leaver that knows, thinks he knows everything on a computer but doesn't.
You would think if they're gonna do if they're gonna move the 2075, they would move DX12 and they would do what you said, do an experimental thing for this year, and then when it comes push comes to shove, and they move the thing next year, they'll get it all out.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, that's what I said, yeah. I reckon that would be a smart move. Because that'll be the first step to the next chapter of Transcendal. Yeah, I think that's sort of why they experimented with it with Transcend Classic as well. Coming into the next station. What's going on? All right. Schaffenburg, next stop. It's going to be the final one along here. Fair enough, yeah. Look like they're going to fall off the edge of the platform. Yeah, they do that from time to time. They walk right up. There's a lot of things that they don't do in Train Sim World that man break so many safety acts. You know, it's like it's a very unsafe O&H environment. The railways have always been a very unsafe O&H environment anyway. In reality, anyway, you know, like for instance, recently been doing the rail fanning, and there's been a few of the teenagers and stuff, the school kids, at the platforms and that. They just seriously got no brains at all, and always behind. They're always over the line and all this stuff, and seriously. There are times of the day where you really need the security guards on the platforms. You got idiots like that just seriously got no brain on, they don't have the brain like us rail fans do. Like, we know the rails off by heart. A fair few of the really dumb ones, sort of, they break the rules where they, try to get up as close as possibly can to the trains, and where, you know, you don't need to be doing that when you got, you know, your cameras that you can zoom into and all this stuff when you're doing recordings and stuff, so. Anyway, we're here at our stop, and I'm speeding into here. Yeah, that'll be right. Of course I am. What's new? Don't go anywhere, folks. We have Subject Line coming up next. We're going to go and check out another mod on there. How many times I have to keep saying this? There's another mod on there. We've got the routes enhancement mod now, so it's going to keeps getting better. It's like Better Homes and Gardens, just keeps getting better all the time. It certainly does. We have London Midland and their crew doing a fantastic mod for the Fired Circle, so yeah, looking forward to that one. That one will take a fair while though, because yeah, he seems to take forever to release his mods. Yeah, the reason he's mainly doing it is he knows Ribbit won't bother, you know, fixing it up the way it should be. We all know that. We know the history of Ribbit. Yes. They only got one decent route, and that is the Brunham line. And that'll probably be the only release that they'll do justice. Right, there we go with that one. That should be a gold medal. I don't see there being anything else. There we go. Very good. That was a good performance. Okay. 168th edition of Midweek World of Trains, the Train Sim World live streaming show, extravaganza every Wednesday. It has been going on since the release of Train Sim World 2. And we continue to bring you the action here on the Wednesday. Man, we've got a massive, I don't know if it's hit you yet, Chris. I think it might have. But man, we've got a massive rain event going on here in the East Coast. Starting tomorrow here in Sydney. Be prepared, people that are in the low-lying areas, especially around the Hawkesbury River and everything. Be prepared. Get flood ready, to be honest. I can see the Richmond Bridge going under again with the amount of rain that I've seen forecast. So, yeah, I think the Richmond Bridge is going to go under again. I know people that live on the other side of the Richmond Bridge, so I'm hoping they'll be right. So, yeah. Just be prepared. It's going to be a very wet few days coming up, especially Friday. Yeah, we've got a hell of I can't say shake. There's just a hell of a lot of rain coming. So yeah, plus planning to go on Friday to my mates, but I don't know if I'll be able to get there. Anyway, I'm not exiting the game. What am I doing? No, we're going into the London Overground. So that's what we're doing. London Overground action. All right. You know what? Before we do this, let's get rid of those two liveries, so I don't have to put up with those through the. What the hell? Harry the Green. Oh, the TNT. Oh, get out. Somebody's done a TNT mod. Oh, let's go. Cool. I'll be getting that later. Gordon. Lol. Wow, they've done a Gordon on it. Oh, it's a Beatles song, is it? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Didn't actually know that, Chris. So yeah, thanks for sharing that one. Get rid of that one. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Thank you. There's one more. I'm trying to find it. Right. That one's definitely not working. There it is, the 701. Okay, so we got rid of all the Creators Club stuff for the 70 for the route. I just didn't want them in there because they're just annoying when they're on here. All right, let's go and let's do a 7:16 service, Barking Riverside, the Gospel Way, because we did go the opposite way yesterday. We're going to do it on a nice, clear June day. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? Let's go in the night because I'd rather do. Oh, actually, no, we'll go day. Did I put it in already? I'll do 5:46 a.m. That's what I'll do. Custom weather clear, June 5, 3rd. Here we go. This is going to be fun. Looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this. This is such a great route. I can't express how much I absolutely adore this route. This is right up there in the top 3. This is actually knocked off Lincoln Run Strucker. This is how good it is. Lincoln Run Strucker was in my top 3 for quite a while. East Coast Way, East Coast Way is still right up there. I'd probably say it's still the best. Second for me would definitely be. I'm a big fan of the East Coast Mainline, so I'll say East Coast Mainline, and 2J02, Barking Riverside, the Gospel Way. But you know what? Number 2 for me would be Brighton Mainline. I have to put it in there. 4 would be Lincoln Run Strucker now. 5 Southeastern High Speed. Got to put it in there. Have to have it in there. All right. We've got the sound mods as well, by the way.
TPWS and AWS operational.
It certainly is. And we're going to put the autos off and marker lights on day. All right, let's go and have a look and see if we've got any enhancements in here. We've got the characters there. They're still there. They're still there. Oh, come on. You got to do an enhancement mod on here, but yet you can't do the road map. What are you doing? Hey! Got to put the new map in. Oh, it looks like they haven't done any signs or anything, which is disappointing. We've got the Ballista mod as well, so that was shown yesterday. We can see London over there. Yep. Look at that, the London in the backdrop there as well.
That's so cool. He's got a tool.
How do I get this thing to work so I can get rid of one of these workers?
So yeah, I noticed more graffiti with this particular mod, so yeah, more of that on it.
Next stop is Barking.
Moderators have noted that as a spam account again, or spam, not a spam account, but a spam comment, and yeah, I found that to be a bit weird myself, so yeah, thanks for that again. Couple of concrete things and everything just there, folks. What was that, Chris? The TNT? Yeah. I've done TNT a long time ago on ATS.
Next stop is Woodgrange Park. Doors will be opening on the left side. Make sure you have your Oyster card ready for swiping before leaving the station. Yeah, so he hasn't done enhancements in regards to signs or anything on the route, as far as I'm aware. I'll have to have a look at the big, massive billboards, though. Hasn't done anything to those. Quite surprised they actually are still here for collecting, actually. I had a bit of time up my sleeve there, so I did that. Nope.
Warning.
Yeah, with all these enhancements and everything on this route, even on this route now, it was already a beautiful route, but now it's just absolutely spectacular. What one was that for, Chris? Nah, you're fine. You're fine anyway. The moderators know. You know, anyway, you're fine. You're all good. Nah, I just had a couple idiots on here tonight, you know. You get these from time to time. They're just bored cunts, that's all they are. They're the ones that've got no life, got nothing else to do but just be, you know, trolls. Nah, don't worry about them. I don't let them get to me anymore. I just tell them how it is. I go on the community chat and I just, tell them how it is on there. It's like one guy that, was targeting my, I got a couple thumbs downs from a couple subs over the last few days, and I knew who it was straight away. And because I tried to work out what ones were thumbs down, and yeah, it turned out it was a couple of my rail shorts, and yeah, it was funny how around the same time as that has happened, I had another fellow rail fan that does videos and stuff here in Sydney of the trains and that. So I stated the obvious. I thought, well, put two and two together, he probably thinks that I'm treading on his toes, when I'm technically, you know, I'm not treading on your toe. I'm not treading on nobody's toes. I do it because it's my passion. I share the same passion as you, and if you can't accept the fact that, you know, I share the same passion as you, then you seriously got no life. You got a major problem. Like seriously, like. That's why I put on there, leave the, if you're gonna be like that, well, you're not a real rail fan. Leave the video footage and everything to a professional like myself. That's, you know, I'm 41 damn years old, I'm 42 this year, I've been a rail fan all my damn life. I've seen all different types of trains on this network here in Sydney. These trolls, you know, they're young and everything. They haven't seen anything from under the year 2000. You know what I mean? You might have heard things and might have seen things on photos and whatnot, but have you seen it in real life? No. Treading on nobody's toes. It's not about that. I don't want to tread on anybody's toes. I want to share, you know, if people can't share the same passions as what I do, then yeah, you clearly know straight away who those types are. That's why I didn't bother replying to it. I just press one button here in the studio, they look at it and go bang. And they determine if it's legit or not. And they trace down exactly where the location is. Anyway, let's enjoy Hyde Road. Here we are. Yeah, well, it could be TNT, AC/DC. Yeah, more graffiti along the rails here on this particular mod, so see way more of that, which is great. More foliage and that around as well, you betcha. More of London in the background, yeah. Yeah, it's not really a full enhancement mod, because even vans and that would have had rail network and all that, like the other mods we do have. They're not even on there, so they need to be added to the vans and the trucks with the signs and everything, like the other enhancements we have on the route. Billboards, if they're not done, then I would say, yeah, definitely the billboards would need to be enhanced as well. Real signage and that. I would like to hope that it would be updated signage. And yeah, the map at the station needs to be updated to the new overground map that they've got now with all the different colour routes and everything. I like to think that they would try to get that into the game. That'd be so good if they did. That'd definitely make a massive difference. Be like, oh wow, the new tube stop maps, the new overground maps are in the game, and if they could actually put the tube stop map next to it at Barking, that would be absolutely fantastic as well. Oh, that's right, we've got leaves now as well, folks. See the leaves? So yeah, that's also an enhancement. Get off the damn track!
You'll see that or what?
Station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
Hurry up! How much?
It's the first time I've seen that actually. Oh wow, there's the old Richmond to Stratford. That's the route I'm thinking that will be in TSW originally, eventually. Stratford to Richmond. I don't know, I've got a feeling that'll end up being in it. West Hampstead will be there, and yeah, no, there's a fair bit involved in that. Barking Wolf, yep. Yeah, woof woof. I still think this route looks great in night time and around the dusk time I had it on yesterday. That was absolutely fantastic. We're taking the morning service this time. Yeah, speaking of buses, we've got a couple of buses down there. First time I noticed that. Couple of workmen there. Nice to see the art on the walls there, though. It's good, really good. Even over the top there. Hey, look at that! You can see the that wasn't there before. I know that for a fact. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I would love to see them update this. So I know that's been updated. So technically, if we did get the other part of the North London route, the one I've been wanting as well, we get Stratford all the way up, we get Hickory Road, Wick, Homerton, Hickory Central. And you get Camden Road.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Hampstead Heath and all up down through there and then down the Richmond. You go over the Thames River a fair bit as well on that, so it's a pretty damn long route, and I think if they did go to full length, services could take up to maybe around an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half to do. leaves and everything again. Look at them all. How cool's that? I love seeing them in the middle of the track now as well. It's absolutely awesome. That's a great featured mod. Because I was wondering what that leaf thing was in the middle, and I'm thinking, oh, surely it's the falling leaves. Or like a high wind area. And yeah, I was damn spot on the money. Yeah, it's so good to see that in there now. It just proves that Dovetail dropped the ball on not adding them. You know, like they should have added all that detail into it. But anyway, can't complain. It's damn good before the mods, but yeah, I knew the Class 710 was off, you know, a little bit. But yet again, I wasn't complaining about the sounds really of this one before, even before the sound mod. Like Dovetail's standard was great. So this particular building just here has got enhancements with lighting, with the enhancement mod. You can see that at night time. I know there's billboards here at South Topland, so let's see if they're any enhanced. I don't think they will be. I just got a feeling they haven't been. So technically, this is it's got a route enhancement mod, but it's not a full-blown typical enhancement mod. It's got all the billboards and all that stuff. So yeah, it was just a little bit sad, but anyway. Haven't lost any brownie points because of that if they haven't added it, you know. This is absolutely fantastic. Are not being done. Goblin right there. think there's more foliage around there though. I don't remember seeing that much foliage. Yeah, no, they haven't done the billboards. There's the standard one. Yeah, that's spewing. They should have done those. In my opinion, they need to be done. Oh, a couple of workers on there. They've been added. There was one that's hitting on the pole just then, wasn't it? That one's really cool. That's awesome. Oh, that one's really, really cool. Crutch Hill neck. Oh, sorry, Crouch Hill next. Once again, no damn bloody traffic on there. Well, apparently there is now. Hey, there's a Class 801. It's the first time I've seen one. passengers. That's what I've noticed. I haven't. Have any of you seen any passengers on any of the routes on the platforms on this trip today? Maybe there's a passenger right there actually. Hoping this mod doesn't cause any issues. Upper Holloway next, followed by Gospel Oak. Big giant tyre on the side was there.
Between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
I'm worried that this mod's actually causing confliction with the passenger system because, yeah, I haven't seen any passengers on here. I'll be interested to see if there's any passengers at Gospel Oak. With this. Which will be disappointing. But to be honest, no, there's not really many enhancements that are going on with it. To me, you know, like we've had other enhancement mods in Train Sim World where they've updated the billboards, they've done other things way more superior to what this one is doing. So to me, it's not really a enhancement mod until it is a enhancement mod. You know what I mean? Like it's got to have everything. A lot more graffiti. I have to give that. There's just a few couple little areas that I would consider need to be done to make it feel better, a better enhancement mod in my opinion. no passengers here either. Yeah, I'm worried this mod is causing confliction with the passengers. I'm just gonna do something real quickly before I do. I'm gonna go in later in the day on this particular route and see if there's any passengers. It might be because of the time in the like being early in the morning. So we have passengers on there. They're not coming out of the train or anything like they normally do. So I'm thinking that this mod could be conflicting it. This will be disappointing. So that means there's an issue with the mod. Okay, let me just quickly go to the menu. I'm going to quickly just double check something. I'm going to go later in the daytime and see. It could be the only reason I can think of is because it's early in the morning, but yet there should be, like I've only seen one passenger come in through the whole trip. So I'm a little bit worried that there is a problem. All right, let's go 10 Gospel Oak. I'm just Diabetic Web or whatever. Yeah, let's just check it. Okay, well that's good news. There's passengers. All right, so it must be because it was morning, early morning. Okay, that works out good. Oh, that's made me happy now. So that's good. All right, so that's satisfactory. It's because it's early morning. That makes sense, actually. It's good because it's it's less busy. But 6 o'clock in the morning here in Sydney, there's heaps of passengers on the platforms because they all go up their offices in the city. So being in London, you think it would be like that too. But anyway, that's just something to consider. Right. That's all we got time for this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains. Thanks for coming along and enjoying the action. Before we do go, we're going to end our poll vote and see what route we're going to be heading to first up on next week's edition. We are going to end the poll vote right now. 59% Sherman Hill is where we're heading to next week. Nobody likes Cane Creek. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really like Cane Creek myself, so all good. So I thought I'll throw it in there anyway. Sherman Hill is where we're heading to first up next week. We're going to take a freight experience on next Wednesday's 169th edition of Midweek World of Trains. First up, thank you for watching today's episode. My name is the Aussie Don. Your thumbs downer, grow a set of balls and come and talk to me. See you next time. Bye-bye.